Difference between New York City and Tokyo. First, let's talk about the people. I'm going to be a little biased when I talk about the people, but from my experience, people in Tokyo are more respectful and polite compared to the people in New York City. That doesn't mean that people in New York City are all rude. It's just occasionally I'll experience something where someone is treating me in a certain way that I personally dislike. However, in New York City, it's way more diverse than Tokyo, which I personally like. I like where there's a lot of different culture in one location. Next, let's talk about the costs. Overall, both cities are very expensive. However, in New York City, it's a little more expensive because of the tax and all of those like other fees that they charge you. However, in certain parts of Tokyo, it's very expensive as well. So, give or take, they're pretty much around the same, just a little more expensive in New York City. Now, let's talk about the transportation. I'm going to be biased, but I think a lot of people agree with me. The transportation in Tokyo is way more efficient than the transportation in New York, especially the subway. The subway system in New York City is not as efficient or reliable compared to the one in Tokyo. Bus transportation as well, the one in Tokyo is way more efficient and on time compared to the one in New York City. All right, let's talk about food now. I love to eat, so food is a big part when it comes to the decision whether New York City or Tokyo is better. I like the quality in Tokyo better just because I'm Japanese. I'm like exposed to a lot of Japanese food, so I love Japanese food, so I love the food in Tokyo. However, the portions are usually small compared to the one in New York. And in New York, I get to try different cultural food, which I love to do because I get to try new things, and usually those types of food may be better than the food I eat back in Tokyo. So overall, I like the food in New York better, except for the Japanese food. Obviously, I like to eat it in Tokyo. Finally, let's talk about the things people can do in both cities. Well, both cities are known for like touristy spots, so it depends on the person whether they prefer things to do in New York City or Tokyo. I enjoy doing both things in both cities, so such as going out, exploring, traveling, all those things I like to do in both cities, so I can't say which one is better, but overall I like both cities when it comes to like things to do.